Hi, my name is Art. I'm the owner of Art's Vitality Emu Oil, and together with my partner Dean, we manufacture and distribute emu oil products. I wanted to take a few moments this morning to share with you some of the information about emu oil, which is still relatively unknown in North America. Dean has been involved in the manufacture and distribution himself for over 20 years, and I've been involved the last number of years in doing that with him, both in Minnesota, Colorado, and now throughout the entire United States. We raise our emus in Carrington, North Dakota, and that's where our shop is that does the hand manufacturing of all these products. Now, I stress the word hand because our quality control, I think, is second to none, and it guarantees you consistency in our product. The number one question we get is, what's an emu? Well, an emu is a large ostrich type bird that originates in Australia and has been imported into the US and throughout the world now because of the great attributes of both the meat on the bird and the oil that the fat on their back produces. How do we get the oil? Another big question we get very frequently. Well, when the bird is harvested for their meat, we take the fat off their back, which contains the oil, and it averages probably 20 or 25 pounds, and we have to send it down to a refinery in the southern US. Very expensive process, very complex, and we then get the oil sent back to us. Now, I want to differentiate between what we do here in the US and what may be available in the general marketplace. Our oil is refined to the American Emu Association standard, which is set at a very high level to guarantee you, the customer, a quality product. However, the market has been inundated with a lot of overseas oil from India, China, and countries like that, which is not refined to that same standard. Consequently, you're able to buy that product cheaper. It is not a bad product. The difference is it is not as effective as the product that we and some of our other US competitors here put out. I'll go on the limb to say our product is as good as you can get. There are others that are probably as good as ours, but I don't think there's anything better on the market. The refining actually enhances the quality of the oil that we put into our products that you see here beside me. I'm going to talk about them in another video that we'll have available later on. Now, what are the benefits in generally speaking of emu oil? It moisturizes skin like no other product. It heals damaged skin. It can repair problems from things like eczema, psoriasis. I am not claiming that it'll guarantee to heal them, but we have really good success with the eczema. A little bit less with psoriasis, which is a tougher problem to deal with. So it works just tremendously well for things like scars. I want to give you an example. I'll use myself. You may not be able to see it, but on my right cheek, I had a cancerous growth removed a couple of years ago. 22 stitches. Put the emu oil on right away, and not sure if you can tell by looking at this video, but there's just no sign of any scar or anything like that. The same works for stretch marks for those of you ladies that are dealing with that issue. The emu oil puts elasticity back in the skin, and in turn that eliminates things like stretch marks. It's that same property of the emu oil that works really well in a product I got right here. This is facial moisturizer. Ladies tell me they love it because it eliminates or diminishes the wrinkles on their face. It's not magic. The way it works is putting more elasticity again in the skin and tightens up the skin on around your eyes, and that does wonders for those wrinkles. What else can we use emu oil for? Well, scars after surgery, if you have burns, if you have insect bites, it does a really, really amazing job on treating those. And I make no apologies for using the word amazing repeatedly, because the product is truly amazing, almost miraculous. People use emu oil because of its anti-inflammatory properties. It is used a lot as a topical analgesic. Our number one product, sorry, wrong one, right here, Pain Formula. You apply that to the surface of your skin, it penetrates amazingly well and goes right down to where the inflammation is that is giving you pain and aggravation. I'd venture to say it's probably the best non-steroidal anti-inflammatory on the market, and again, at least as good, if not better, than anything you can buy. And one really important factor to remember is it is all natural. You can put it on as often as you want. There is no limitation, but obviously practicality comes in here. I've even got customers that are taking pure emu oil that we sell in a couple of different sizes and are taking it internally. They put it on their Cheerios. That has been recommended to them by their naturopath doctors for treating Lyme disease. Lyme disease causes great inflammation in the body, and as I just previously stated, emu oil is a great analgesic for reducing inflammation. How well that works for the Lyme disease, we're not licensed to sell it for that use, and I don't promote it, but I can't control what people do with the product, and they come back for more, so it must be doing something for them. In another in another video, I'm going to explain to you all the individual benefits of these emu oil products. But I hope I've made it a little clearer to you as to what you can do with emu oil, what it's for, and where it's from. Look forward to talking to you at some point in the near future. Thank you.